Alright guys, pay attention. I will be looking over your notes, okay? So, pay attention.
Hi, my name is Robert, and today you'll learn about the Lahu tribe. I hope you will get interested in the tribe. Let's get started. The Lahu tribe is located at the west of the Lancome River. There are 453,705 members living in the Lahu tribe. That's a lot. The leader of the Lahu tribe is called Ajahn Man. Women in the Lahu tribe wore a black coat with diagonal green stripes. Men wore a black with bands of cloth. They ate pigs, cow, chicken, rice, curry, which is a type of flavor, veggies, fish, etc. Most of these foods are spicy. The Lahu tribe celebrated the Lahu Po festival, women's festival, men's festival, etc. Before a festival, pigs would be slaughtered or killed, rice liquor will be brewed, and they will make New Year cake, etc. The Lahu tribe started in the 3rd century AD, which is the year 300. The Lahu tribe lived in the Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, and Mekong Soren mountains. All these 3 mountains are in very high altitudes. The Lahu tribe means roasting tiger meat on a fire since they hunt a lot of tigers. This is what I learned about the Lahu tribe, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Alexander Tong, and this year I am 9 years old. Today I will be teaching you about the Manchu tribes. The Manchu tribes were created a long time ago in 1644 to 1911. The Manchu tribes were living in Heilongjiang, Jilin, Liaoning, and other parts of northern China. Communication and language in these tribes were Mongolian and Dominant Han. Dorgan was a leader of one of these tribes. Dorgan made the tribe speak Mongolian, and then after Dorgan died, the next leader made the tribe speak Dominant Han. These tribes ate food like chaffee dish, acid soup, blood sausage, robo, and the meat from dogs. They wore stuff that were made out of bleached clothes and animal skin. They were skillful at weaving, sewing, cooking, hunting, and fishing. They passed down how to learn stuff, and the Manchu tribes are such a wonderful communities, and people enjoy life in the Manchu tribes. Thank you, everybody.
Tibet.
Tibet's a region.
Tibet is a place. The people are the Tibetans.
Tibetans. And
Tibet.
Hi, my name is Anthony, and my topic is Tibet.
Tibet is a plateau region in Asia, northeast of the Himalayas. In the People's Republic of China, the Tibetan people and some other ethnic groups, such as monopolists, live in Tibet. Tibetan people have their own language, region, and culture. Tibet was recognized by Chinese government as autonomous region in the 1959s. It is located on the Tibet Plateau, the highest region on Earth. In northern Tibet, elevations reached in average over 4,572 meters. There are about 6.2 million Tibetan people who live in the Tibet autonomous region. Tibetan people are an ethnic group that is native to Tibet. The big group of Tibetan people live in Tibet and China. Some Tibetans minerals also live outside of autonomous region in China, in India, Nepal, and Bhutan. Tibetan people have their own language called Tibetic, which are a cluster of military, unintelligible language. The classic written form is a major original literary language, particularly it's used in Buddhist literature. The Tibetan language are spoken by about 8 million plus people. With the worldwide spread of Tibetan Buddhism, the Tibetan language has spread into the Western world and can be found in many Buddhist publications and prayer materials, with some Western students learning the language for translation of Tibetan texts. Most Tibetans wear their hair long. Due to Chinese influence, some men cut their hair short. Recently, the women put their hair into 2 queues, the girls into a single queue. Because Tibet's cold weather, the men and women wear long, thick dresses. The men wear a shorter version with pants underneath. The style of the clothing varies between regions. Tibet is rich in culture. Tibet celebrates Losar, Shoten, Linka, and Bathing Festival. Losar is the New Year of Tibetan. It is a big festival that Tibetan people celebrate. It's usually celebrated for 15 days, with mean celebration on the first 3 days. Originally, accent celebration of Losar on the winter solstice, and was only moved to coincide with the Chinese New Year. There is another very interesting festival that Tibetan celebrates. It's Bathing Festival, which are deeply rooted in indigenous religion and also contain forget infuse. Each person takes part in the Bathing Festival 3 times, at birth, at marriage, and at death. It is traditionally believed that people should not bath castfully, but only on the most important occasions. Buddhism is the main religion of Tibet. That is the introduction and birth talks about Tibet and Tibetan people. Hope my presentation could give you some information about Tibet and Tibetan.
Should have gone before class, but okay. Try not to interrupt his speech when you come back, okay?
The Vaughn. Hi, my name is Alex Ye, and I did some research on the Vaughn tribe. So if you ever hear people talking, you can peer through some bamboo shoots and you see people eating rice, beans, and drinking tea. And do you know who they are? The Vaughn tribe. If you want to learn more, read on. The Vaughn tribe the majority of the Vaughn tribe lived mostly in China, Myanmar, and Burma, with a population of 350,000. They like eating rice, beans, drinking tea, and chewing betel nuts. Bamboo also is a tradition. They have their own language. They often wear bracelets and tattoos. No one's sure when they started their tribe, but they named themselves the Ba in 1962. Sometimes they had tax issues, and they had one in 1796. They lived in the Taoyuan, Molian, Gangma, Lingshan, Shanxi, Zhenkou, and Yongdai counties in China. They're named the Ba because of their animal hunting ceremonies, unique cooking skills, and hand-woven clothes. They also have specific chores. In conclusion, there are many unique cultures of the Ba. To me, the most interesting culture to me is the food. It sounds flavorful and delicious. What about you? What's your favorite culture?
Hello, my name is representing the Dai people. Dai people lives in Sichuan, now. The word Dai stands for free people. This name was officially used in 1953. Their history dated back to 109 BC in the Han Dynasty. Dai people live in the subtropical areas. They also live in valleys and bamboo houses. These people eat rice, beef, chicken, duck, fish, shrimp, beans, and also bamboo shoots. Men wear tight-sleeved short jackets, and women wear tight-sleeved short dresses. Dai religion is Buddhism. The Dai also take part in animistic worship. Their festival relate to religious activities. The water splashing festival in spring is the most important festival, which they splash water on one another and hold dragon boat races to scare bad fortune away. Dai people love to sing and dance and play. They also love playing their musical instruments. The Dai religion have exotic animals like peacocks and elephants. Someday I would like to visit the Dai people.
You might be in a type of culture from China, but have you ever thought about other Chinese cultures? For example, I am a Han person, but I know about the people in the Kazakh group. So I want to tell you about the Kazakh culture. The Kazakh people first got their name because of a legend, the white goose. In the myth, the white goose turns into a princess that gave birth to the first Kazakh person. Kaz means goose and Ak means white. Now, in 2013, the population for Kazakh is 13,600,000. People in the tribe like music. Traditional instruments from Kazakh is dumbra, which has a plucked lute with 2 strings. Another instrument called the kobes has a bow that is played on the knees. Some people, like Kurmangazi, was really noticeable for music. Kurmangazi was the first Kazakh woman to be a classical composer. A rock band named Urker used traditional synthesis music. The Kazakhs emerged in the 15th century from Amalgam, a Turkish tribe who entered Transoxiana in the 18th century. Their houses are called yurts. Yurts are dome-shaped tents made by wood and framed with felt. They travel seasonally to pasturage for livestock, which are animals. The hides provide clothing, containers, and thongs. Horsehair is braided into rope, and horns are used for ladles and utensils. I hope you learned a lot about Kazakh people. Maybe you can learn about other Chinese cultures too.